Everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. Today I've got a really exciting video and it is what's inside my bridesmaids boxes. So I know this is a relatively new thing to do because when I actually mentioned it to my mum, she was really confused about why I was creating these boxes to give to my friends. I think when she got married, like 31 years ago now, she just asked people. Which is, you know, nice, but I know that my friends are going to have a lot of involvement in the planning and the preparation of the wedding and, you know, my dress and the hen and dinners and that sort of thing. I think we are planning on milking this one, as you can imagine. So yeah, I thought it would only be appropriate to create some little boxes for them as a thank you. Of course, on the day of the wedding as well, I will be giving them some gifts. But this is just a precursor to the celebrations that we're going to be having for when I get married. So I'm going to stop rambling now and show you what I have in the box. By the time this video goes out, they will have all had their boxes so they know what is in them, so I can show you and go into a little bit more detail on everything. Boxes that I got are these white boxes. So this one is empty because I still need to pack it, but this is my friend Shan's and she will obviously know that she is a bridesmaid. What I also did is so I wanted these boxes and I wanted to get them on Etsy, but the problem is that they were so expensive because they're wedding related. They were so expensive and I just couldn't justify paying that money on a box with an id. I bought them on Amazon and they arrived flat packed, and then you just have to basically lift them up pretty much and they are magnetic. What I also did was I also found a seller on Amazon who did these little calligraphy style stickers, and I think they got sent maybe 2 or 3 days afterwards, so the delivery was really quick, and yeah, I'm really happy with them. I think they look really nice. So yeah, I mean, they can do whatever they want with these boxes, you know, they can use it to store makeup, they can use it to store whatever, but they are really good quality and I'm really pleased with them. I packed the box like this, but I'll go into more detail on what I've actually included. First one is a piece of jewellery, and I wanted to include a piece of jewellery so that they could wear them on the wedding day. I decided to go for Ana Luisa, and this is what the package looks like that the jewellery comes in. They very kindly sent me sets of earrings for each of my bridesmaids so that they can wear them on our wedding day. So what I really loved about Ana Luisa is that they are carbon neutral, which is amazing. So for all the carbon dioxide that they use to create their jewelry, they basically counterbalance that with the same amount of oxygen, so that they make sure that they are as kind to the environment as possible. Which, where possible, they've actually created this jewelry from recycled materials, which is fab. I mean, who doesn't want to go with a brand that is very environmentally friendly? As well as that is that they actually also create their jewelry in small batches to minimize excess waste, which is great. So as they are sustainably created for any occasion, guys, I am already looking at Ana Luisa for Christmas gifts. So yeah, that's great. So all of their delivery boxes are actually recyclable, which is amazing, and they've changed their packages, their little pouches, from suede to cotton, which is amazing. And I actually think that these are so much better. Look how cute that is, if it will focus. Yeah, so it comes in these beautiful cotton pouches with poppers, which you can actually use for anything. So you can use them for your keys, you can use them for your headphones, your little earbud headphones, or your jewelry if you're traveling. So I think that's fab. I've already given 2 of the sets of earrings to 2 of my bridesmaids, and I'll insert some clips of those ones here. So they basically try to ensure that they are as environmentally friendly as possible from start to finish, which I really love. So this particular pair of earrings look like this, and they are just super basic gold hoops, little hoops that was in the little pouch. So they are actually 14 karat gold plated, and they're just gorgeous. So I'm very, very excited to give these to my friend, and I feel like she's going to absolutely love them. And I think because they're so simple, I feel like they're going to look so beautiful against the dresses that we're planning on getting. A big gold jewellery girl. All the jewellery for my bridesmaids will definitely be gold. The bridesmaids dresses and the flowers, I think it's going to look beautiful. So yeah, thank you very much to Anna Louisa for gifting those to me. I'm very excited to give them to them. The two of my friends who have already received their earrings were very excited. They were so pleased with them. And what I actually did was I picked specific pairs of earrings to suit each person, because they all have very, very different personalities. And yeah, I thought it would probably be nicer to sort of mix and match and go with something that they would be able to use after the wedding. So yeah, very excited to give that to my friend. Next, of course, is a little bottle of Prosecco or champagne or wine. So I've decided to go for Prosecco, and I think I did the same for the other two friends that have already received their boxes. And I'm gonna go for Prosecco because who doesn't love Prosecco? And the two that I still need to give really like Prosecco as well. But I would also recommend going for mini bottles of spirits, for example. So I initially thought that I would maybe try and get maybe like a tiny bottle of Jaeger, a tiny bottle of gin, tequila, and then a little cider, because those are the 4 drinks that each of them likes. So if you know what your friends like in terms of alcohol, or if they don't like alcohol, get something softer, include it in the box. That would also be nice. If you're with them, for example, to give the box, it's also nice to pop the alcohol open and celebrate the fact that you've got a new bridesmaid. So what I also included was our save the date, because I actually haven't given my girls their save the dates yet, and I want to do it in person. But what I did was I did a little bit of calligraphy. I am not the best at calligraphy, but I'm trying very, very hard, especially for things surrounding the wedding. So yeah, my first port of call was the save the dates envelopes, and I don't think I did too badly considering I haven't done this since the start of lockdown. So yeah, the save the dates are in there. What I also did was take some inspiration from some cards I saw on the internet and created my own. So I just used my watercolors and then created a little card and wrote, I can't do this without you. And then I've also included a little note in there for them to keep as a little keepsake. Next, I thought I would include a cute little candle, and I think this one, yeah, this one is baby powder. So I got these from Etsy, I believe, and you can get them in pairs. So what I thought would be quite nice in terms of saving money was get 2 pairs, and then I would split them in between each person. And I just think it's such a cute little candle. And what I've done here is obviously included the alcohol, and then I've included the cards as a sort of like sentimental piece to the box, and then a little bit of homeware, because who doesn't love a little bit of homeware? And I guess part of me also thinks that when you smell this, you'll probably remember the time that you got asked to be a bridesmaid. So I thought that that would be such a cute little thing to include. And also, saying that, you could probably also get some a mini perfume or something like that if you know what their signature scent is. This is a teeny tiny bouquet of dried flowers, and I just thought these were so lovely. And yeah, I believe they were about £5. So obviously got 4 bunches, and these were from Etsy as well. You can get them from various places on Etsy, which I think is great because they actually don't cost too much money. And again, they can keep them if you get them a little mini vase, or they can get themselves a little mini vase, and they can keep them because they obviously last for such a long time and they're so lovely. They've obviously included a whole host of different flowers in there, and yeah, they're just fab. Who doesn't love dried flowers nowadays? Am I right? Those on Etsy, I think I paid around about £5 for each bunch, but the specific Etsy seller that I went with actually did 3 bunches for £12. So what I did was I obviously bought 3 bunches and then I bought a separate one for a £5, and that seemed to be the best way to get a good deal, because all of the other places actually were a little bit more expensive. But I'll link the seller down below if you're interested in getting a bunch, because I actually got myself a bunch as well to pop in a little mini vase on the dining table. And finally is probably my favourite thing in the box, and it is these little discs that I got that says, "Will you be my bridesmaid?" And I know that, you know, people will think like, so what are they going to do with this? But I think it's so lovely, and you can use it for anything. You could put it on your shelf as a little keepsake. I think the way that it's actually been designed is so beautiful, and the font itself is really lovely as well. If I received this, I'd be so excited, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get that for them. And yeah, I think it's so lovely. Again, I got this from Etsy. I can't remember the seller, but I will of course link it down below because I think it's so lovely. So I feel like that bridesmaids boxes, if you want something that's already pre-made, then that's great. But I feel like a lot of the stuff that are included in bridesmaids boxes aren't actually that useful. I personally don't know anybody who actually wears a sleeping mask to bed. Of course, scrunchies are great, but not everybody wears scrunchies. And then it's just random little bits that are usually included in bridesmaids boxes. So I thought it'd probably be best to create my own one, and I'm so glad I did, because I feel like I've gotten little bits that they will definitely use and keep and drink, of course. What I will probably try and do in the future, when I actually do the little packages for the actual wedding day, I might film another video so to give you a little bit more inspiration. But I hope that this has helped if you were really struggling to figure out what to get your bridesmaids. This is definitely really cute and really simple as well. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.